bam. Oh yeah. Here we go, Bourbon Quest. It's your host, Bourbon Steve. Whew. Oh, what a day. Oh, this should be a great matchup today. A tough second round matchup because I think these bottles are both freaking great. So it's going to be sad to see one of these go down early in the second round. Stay hydrated, my friends. Alright, let's get to the whiskey. Alright, so tonight's matchup is, oh yeah, this is Smoke Wagon, rare and limited. Batch name is WC Elevator Batch, or I can't make out that last word. Anyways, it's a 114.41 proof. It does have the rare and limited black gold coin, which if you look on the back, it says we needed a way to experiment with blends, release outstanding single barrels, and not be confined by the price or consistent flavor profile of our core expressions. Rare and Limited was created to showcase distinguished blends and single barrels. So there's 4 different ones. And this is the only one I have of the Rare and Limited, but there's a blue coin, which is a single vintage blend, a red coin, which is a single barrel, gold coin is proof down vintage blend, and then what we have is black coin, uncut vintage blend. Hell yeah. So, and going up against, one of my favorite 2 people in whiskey is Old Carter, Mark and Sherry Carter. This is Old Carter straight bourbon whiskey, batch 8, coming in at 116.8 proof, so fairly close on the proof there. No age statements on either one of these, so there you go. That's what we have tonight. Smoke Wagon, rare and limited, against Old Carter. Hell yeah. Alright, let's get to the whiskey, yo. Here we go. Man, the first thing I get off of this is like rich maple, molasses, brown sugar. Yeah, tons of maple and oak. Good proof. Yeah, that maple and molasses, brown sugar really comes through on that. Oh, I'm excited. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Yeah, you get that proof right off the front. Great mouthfeel, viscosity, long finish. Definitely get that molasses, maple, brown sugar. Yeah, great on the viscosity. It's very well balanced and complex. Man, that's gonna be hard to beat. Yeah, that maple and molasses, brown sugar. Second sip. Oh yeah, super sweet molasses, brown sugar, maple. Again, great mouthfeel, viscosity. Man, that's super. Remember, stay hydrated, my friends. Alright, let's see what we got on whiskey number 2. Also, I think I failed to mention, don't pay attention to what glass is behind or near which bottle. These have been mixed up, rearranged, shuffled to where I have no idea what's in what glass, using a very high-tech, sophisticated, dangerous, proprietary process approved by NASA. Haha. Now that's not true. Bottom line is, I don't know what's in what glass. I mean, also sweet on the nose, a little bit more subtle, like more fruity on the nose, like cherry, orange, definitely vanilla caramel, but like cherry and orange. Yeah, I definitely like the nose better on number 1. This number 2 is good. It's just More fruity, more subtle. I mean, even though these are right around the same proof point, I don't get as much proof on the nose on this one. And again, on its own, this is freaking fantastic. It's just coming off the first one. Alright, cheers, Bourbon Quest. Yeah, really delicious. More fruit. I do get that cherry, that orange, mint. Definitely get some mint on that. Again, on its own, super fantastic. I think compared to number one, yeah, number one I think is the winner. But like I said, before, I think either one of these losing in the second round is a travesty. It's just a bad matchup from that standpoint. But yeah, more fruit. Yeah, that orange, cherry, again on its own. Both of these are a buy, by the way. And they're both expensive, so. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Yeah, there's definitely that mint, and then cherry, orange, more fruity on the palate. I don't, not as, it's less on the mouthfeel, viscosity, hug, and finish. While it's good, I don't think it compares to number one. Yeah, that mouthfeel, that viscosity, richer flavors. Yeah, that molasses, brown sugar, deep hug, very complex, really good long finish, super hug. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. And again, while number two is great, it just got a bad matchup. So the winner is, one is one, two is two. We'll reveal the results, but before we do, let me just say, hey, thanks for all you that have subscribed. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already done so, hey, do it right now. Doesn't cost you anything. It helps the channel out. It helps me bring you more content. Does me a favor. I would appreciate it. And then after you subscribe, then do yourself a favor. Ring that bell for notifications. That way you don't miss a damn thing right here on Bourbon Quest. Smash that like button. It helps the YouTube algorithms. Leave a comment. Have you had Old Carter? Have you had, I know you've probably had Smoke Wagon, but if you had any of the rare or limited, I'd be interested to know if you've had any of the other coins. Like I said, there's what, blue, gold, red, and then the black coin, which is the one I got, the black coin, the uncut vintage blend or something like that. But I was very fortunate to get that, and love the Carters, Mark and Sherry. All right, after you subscribed, liked, commented, now it's time for me to reveal the results, and they are, oh, hell yeah. There we go. I was thinking, I mean, these are not daily drinkers, so, I mean, although they're both, well, the Carter's down to like less than a third, and we're right at about a third on the Smoke Wagon Limited. And I've enjoyed each one of these immensely, the rare occasions that I drink these. But I mean, I really honestly, I could have seen it go either way. If I would have been predicting the winner, I probably would have predicted the Smoke Wagon, but the winner actually is Old Carter, Mock and Sherry, Takedown, Smoke Wagon, rare and limited. Yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, and I love Aaron too at Smoke Wagon, but this is, yeah. Yeah, that molasses, that brown sugar. Yeah, I do get more proof on that. Actually, I think that, was it more proof or less proof? It was 114, and I think this one was like 116. So, but, I mean, these rare unlimiteds are impossible to get. If you get a chance to get one, I still highly recommend it, even though it did lose tonight. Oh, and you know what's interesting? This was the winner from last year's Mash Madness. Yeah. Wow. And I thought it had a chance to repeat. Because that was the winner from last year's. Go back and watch that. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Watch the final four. But the Smoke Wagon Rare Unlimited was the winner last year. And I really thought it had a chance to repeat, or at least make the final four. It just got a tough matchup in the second round against Mock and Sherry Cotta. But no, it's delicious. Alright, that's a wrap. Old Cotta takes down last year's champion, the Smoke Wagon Rare and Limited. Well, that's a wrap, yo. We got more videos to shoot. We should be through the second round by the weekend. So stay tuned. More to come. But that's it for now. And just remember, as always, my wish for you is that all your Bourbon Quest dreams come true. Love you, Mark. Love you, Sherry. Oh, dear Lord. Those are great whiskeys.